to vibrate. I'm still out here, you know, by the trees. Man, it's a nice little spot, so I like, had to embrace this spot. I like it. Peace. Not too far in the future, not too far in the past. Right now, man, we living in some prophetic times, man. There's some prophecy going on right now, and like Nikola Tesla, man. You think of the universe in terms of vibrations, and the different entities and spirits, I'll say, for instance, when we make that transition, you know what I'm saying, which is just a transition, that vibration still there, just leave this vehicle, leave this body, but the vibration still, that energy is still in motion, you know what I'm saying, but that energy still exists. I ain't gonna say in emotion, because energy and motion is emotions, you know what I'm saying, but that energy is still, it's still there and still resonate. And the point I'm trying to get to is about like how our ancestors they move through us, you know what I'm saying, or how like people who pass away, like I say, people who go on to the transition, away from this physical, 666 bodysuit. People who, leave from this realm, you know what I'm saying, they also come back and live, through us, you know what I'm saying, and vibrate through us, you know what I'm saying. When I think about the simple stuff like, well, I got the Rasta life. I don't know if you can see it, but the vibration of the brethren Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? It's like after brethren, that situation happened, you know what I'm saying? Now you see everybody wanting to, some type of life, Rasta life, thug life, whatever, trill life, whatever, namaste life, peace life, some type of life, you know what I'm saying? Plug life, whatever. But you see that vibration, you see the vibration of what Tupac, what the brethren left here on earth, you know what I'm saying, and it lives on. Because another thing too, which is smart, not to get off the subject, but with the brethren Tupac, is that he was so smart spiritually too, in essence, where I don't know, and nobody talk much about like how much esoteric knowledge Tupac had, or how much occult knowledge he had, but I know he had to have some type of awareness, whether he knew or not, because even with the situation where making it seem like he was still alive, like, his music was made in a way, because say for instance, knowing words is vibration, you know what I'm saying, and whatever people focus on grow, words is vibration. He left his name with a legacy where, people was gonna speak on his name and keep him alive. Like what people do to still to today. Man, oh, Tupac's still alive, man. Man, they got pictures of him in Cancun, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like the brethren still here. But that because his music, he set it up in a way to where he poetically had it ahead of time, where he was like, I'm gonna set this up to where, people going, and I done channeled that to where I'm speaking on. I feel like that's what he really, did purposely, because, that's just me intuitively speaking on what I feel, he done, like it was done purposely. Whole Machiavelli album and the 7-Day Theory, you know what I'm saying? That was all to just put it in our, stay in our brain with the possibility that he's still living, and if it's up here, what happens? It comes out as a vibration, man. Tupac's still alive, man. And here it is. I don't know how many years later, man. Whether the brethren is, just as relevant as if he was still walking around, because that's the true thing to mortality too. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you live on through your legacy, vibration and stuff, But our ancestors, they moved through us. Because I thought about this too, like the vibration of the brethren Bob, or me wanting to be, Rastafari, you know what I'm saying? That's the brethren Bob's, you know what I'm saying? His vibration that he left on earth, you know what I'm saying? Or matter of fact, or how much I like Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? And how much he was like in tune with the oneness and unconditional love vibration, you know what I'm saying? But these people move on through us, and matter of fact, and then what I really want to get to too is how also our ancestors moved through us, and in essence haunt other people through us, you know what I'm saying? Like all of the slave masters and the 1%ers and all the people who, you know, may have messed over some of our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? They provoke us and make us do things that may scare some of those people. Like, well, you may do something, like, say for instance, they got a doctor who knew he did wrong to Michael Jackson or something. You know, that vibration of Michael Jackson may come into a nurse or somebody at that hospital, and they may say some shit that may scare that doctor, you know what I'm saying? You know, and make that doctor think like, damn, man, Michael Jackson still like following me, or, you know, or mess, or something that mess with his conscience, you know what I'm saying? But those things, you know what I'm saying, that those vibrations flow through us. That's why sometimes, like, I can't talk on, like, if I go to talking on, like, the slavery and things that happened to the ancestors and stuff like that, or how how the melanated people need to wake up and things of this nature. When I go to talking like that, I have to watch myself. Not saying to watch myself, but like I go to channeling, you know, like, you know, feeling the vibration of the ancestors, and I start to feel like somebody who got whipped about 1,000 times, or somebody who got both of their legs cut off, or somebody who got their penis amputated, or, you know, who got humiliated and hung and all this, you know what I'm saying? You start to feel those vibrations, you know what I'm saying? And when people come around with that foolishness, you know, that vibration of the slave, you know, the ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Like the vibration of somebody who had to knock out their kid or kill their own kid to stop them from crying, so the slave owners or the people wouldn't hear them and return them back to slavery, you know what I'm saying? You know, people don't realize how real. You see with me, you see it's almost happening right now, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about it. That vibration, you know, float. You know what I'm saying? And even down to like, well, in today's time, where like people see me, you know, where I'm now probably walking in neighborhoods and stuff where Rastafari probably never was, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever seen nobody with dreads and with crystals, you know what I'm saying? And now where it's known that the melanated people are waking up, and you know what I'm saying, and that the consciousness of remembering and knowing that we are one with God, you know, is resurrecting, you know what I'm saying? When somebody who was a old slave owner, or, you know, somebody who was degrading to melanated people see me, you know, you know what I'm saying, they kind of like might get spooked or something, you know what I'm saying? Because as a vibration of the ancestors, you know, moving through me and the brethren and sister, you know what I'm saying? And that's where that karma come in too. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, they did all that bad stuff, and now, you know, they conscious got them spooked and all this, you know what I'm saying? From they past situations, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's not even, it ain't no coincidence. I can't even use that word no more, but that's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying? Well, the spirits, the different entities and things of this nature move through us. You know what I'm saying? Like the Yoruba, like Ogun, Oshun, Legba, like all these entities, you know, which like Legba, Jehudi, Moses, Aaron, Hermes, like all these people down there, like this is the same person, you know what I'm saying? The same entity in essence. But like all these entities and all our ancestors move through us, you know what I'm saying? That urge that I catch to want to buy a lottery ticket, you know what I'm saying, out the blue. That's the vibration of my father moving through me, you know what I'm saying? My father, you know, transitioned, you know, about 2-3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's his vibration moving through me, you know what I'm saying? Like, or anytime you have like some type of hankering or want for something that somebody, that one of your family members who passed away had, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibration of them moving through you. And once you start understanding that concept also, you could start understanding the transition, you know, leaving the body, you know what I'm saying? Because another thing, you want to even stop saying death, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no death, you ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, you know what I'm saying? It just stays in motion. We are eternal, we are infinite. There's no beginning or no end, you know know what I'm saying? But that's just different aspects of how how the spirits move through us. You know what I'm saying? I like how one time I was at Arsenal Park. You know what I'm saying? In Baton Rouge, Arsenal Park is a little old park. Matter of fact, by the state capitol, has a little lake around, and it also has like these little cannons where it's so saved, some type of war cannons and stuff, probably from during the Civil War. But at times I would go chill up there and just lay right by the cannons, lay in the grass and stuff like that. I even had a DMT trip around there, excuse me. Had a DMT trip around there, and laying out in that grass, you know what I'm saying, and being in the vibration of the ancestors, you know what I'm saying. Just the fact of, people seeing, a brethren with the red, yellow, and green, with the crystals, laying out, like enjoying nature. Just that aspect right there, it's something like to outsider, like, all right, damn, like the spirits really, resurrecting. Because look at this brethren, that we normally, and that's the thing that you normally don't see, that, for the past years you haven't seen nobody chilling right here, especially, what I'm saying, a melanated brethren, with the Rasta hat, with the dreads, you know what I'm saying, just chilling in the middle of Arsenal Park by the cannons with crystals out, laying down, like, what I'm saying. It's not too often you see that, but that's, that's the way the spirit, moves through us, you know what I'm saying, and personifies that vibration, out into the world, But like everything, like I say, from all the fallen people, I mean all the people that transitioned, Tupac, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, like all these people, you know what I'm saying, they live on through us, you know what I'm saying. And the same thing that's gonna happen when we, make that transition. We gonna leave some of that vibrational energy here that people gonna, feel and resonate with, you know what I'm saying. Like that's the thing, like, matter of fact, because back to like where your altars come from, you know what I'm saying, like, well, if you was making an altar for me to bring that vibration or that energy back from what I had on earth, you would probably leave out a little Larabar, some crystals, you know what I'm saying, a little Rasta hat, you know what I'm saying, because everything is vibration. So this, just this hat and all the type of things alone would bring that vibration to attract, the entity of myself, you know what I'm saying. Hypothetically speaking, of course. But it's just, it's just so surreal on how, the vibrations of things, how they manifest, you know what I'm saying. And now, you know, that conscious shift, that paradigm shift is here, the veil is lifting, you know what I'm saying, and the divine, just all beings in general, you know what I'm saying, like is becoming more visible. The unseen is becoming is becoming seeable. Realize, 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 you know what I'm saying, on the words of Tupac, you know what I'm saying, the words of Pac. Since we bringing up, people living on, through the spirits of us, And matter of fact, like, just like looking at that, like the pharaohs, like, reason, like, that's me, I'm feeling that vibration, so I'm feeling like a king. I'm feeling, I feel those vibrations, like that's that spirit, coming through that crown chakra and like getting downloaded, and them algorithms being set in that body, you know what I'm saying, and it's turning into something physical, you know what I'm saying, that unseen vibration coming out into something physical, but it's just, you just gotta pay attention to the realness of that. Not say pay attention, but just peep game of that situation, and see it for what it is, that the ancestors, the entities, they all move through us. Like, that's how, say for instance, like while I was speaking on that karma, where like, that old oppressor, slave master or whatever, might see just the simpleness of, seeing somebody like me, in a place where it's like, oh, like they might feel like I can't even live in this world no more. They might commit suicide or something. You know, that's because that's what they make these movies, like these haunting movies, like where people get haunted and they like, oh no, and the gun click and they can't, so say relieve themselves for the haunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how that situation worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, the spirit moves through us. You know what I'm saying? And that those negative people, those people who anybody who may have did anything, what I'm saying, in a negative nature towards somebody, when that somebody who they did something negative to pass away, what I'm saying, that vibration will move through other people, where you wonder why somebody brought up the name of the slave that you killed back in the day, hypothetically speaking, off of some old stuff, what I'm saying, that because, and I'm using this slave master dynamic because it's just an easy one to speak on, one that resonate with people, matter of fact, even too down to like I'm glad I extended this video because to add to like where the hurricanes come from the coast of Africa, and take the same path that the slave ships took, and hitting the coast of America, you know what I'm saying? No coincidence in a universe without coincidences. I mean, you tell me, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I like a lot of things too. That's why, like, for me personally, that's why I'm not so militant about, like, oh yeah, and the slave master did it. Like, man, they got spirits at work, that's taking care of everything, and everything is being taken care of. And not to say not to do nothing, but you know what I'm saying, be proactive and changing things for a positive way, getting us out of this oppression and from this 1% of New World Order type of grasp, which is out of is out of there. But you know what I'm saying, you wanna get away from that grass, which I forgot the man. Sometimes I do that. I ramble so much I forget the point that I was really trying to make. It's all good. Like I always say, that's how my videos be uncut and raw, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I be going with it. But back to that part, I just was using that dynamic, you know what I'm saying, as something that's relatable, especially for us, in America, in the Americas. We definitely familiar with that dynamic of slave master and hauntings. I'm from Louisiana. You know how many haunted slave houses there is? You got one right there on Nicholson, in Baton Rouge right here by LSU on Nicholson. You got stuff in what that is, the Myrtles in St. Francisville. You got Crechamp Point around Opelousas, in between Opelousas and Sunset. Opelousas, Louisiana, St. Andrew Parish, our area. But there's all these entities and things that's true and show itself, to us, and that's why they put it in these movies and things like that, because they know it to be true also. You know what I'm saying, that these spirits and entities move through us. That's why, like on the new Conjuring, where the little girl, what I'm saying, all of a sudden start speaking like the man and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Spirits, move through us. And in some cases, it may haunt people who, have done a little wrong in their life, But that's all I got on the subject. Peace. Happen now. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Remember, spirits move through, from the unphysical to the physical realm. You know what I'm saying? It's a real thing, real thing. Them spirit them move to the crown chakra, and then that move the physical body, Peace, man. Unconditional love to all, man. Unconditional love to all. Thank y'all for watching my videos, and thank y'all for y'all support.